Have you ever made a financial decision you later regretted, driven by impulse or fear? The Stoics believed that emotional mastery is the foundation of clear and rational decision-making. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This timeless wisdom is especially relevant in the world of personal finance, where emotions often cloud judgment and lead to costly mistakes. Emotions like excitement, fear, or envy frequently influence financial choices. For example, the thrill of a flash sale might tempt you to buy something you don't need, or fear during a market downturn might cause you to sell investments prematurely. These emotional reactions can derail your long-term goals. Stoicism teaches us to pause, reflect, and act with intention, rather than reacting impulsively to external pressures. One way to master emotions in financial decisions is to create space between stimulus and response. When faced with a financial choice, pause and ask yourself, am I acting out of emotion or reason? Does this align with my long-term goals? For instance, instead of buying an expensive item on impulse, give yourself 24 hours to consider whether the purchase is necessary or if the money could be better allocated elsewhere. This simple practice helps prevent impulsive spending and reinforces disciplined decision-making. Self-awareness is another critical tool for mastering emotions. The Stoics emphasized understanding your tendencies and triggers. For example, do you tend to overspend when stressed or make risky financial moves out of fear of missing out, FOMO? By identifying these patterns, you can develop strategies to counteract them, such as setting strict limits on discretionary spending or automating your savings to reduce the temptation to spend. Budgeting is a practical extension of Stoic discipline. A well-structured budget acts as a roadmap, guiding your financial decisions and reducing the likelihood of emotional detours. For instance, if you allocate a specific portion of your income to discretionary spending, you'll be less likely to splurge beyond your means. This structure not only helps you stay on track, but also reinforces your ability to act intentionally and resist impulses. Gratitude also plays a significant role in calming financial anxiety. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Think of what you have, rather than what you lack." Reflecting on your current blessings, a steady income, progress toward financial goals, or the skills and opportunities you possess, shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude not only reduces stress, but also helps you make financial decisions with a sense of clarity and contentment. Resilience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and an essential quality for navigating financial challenges. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." For instance, during a market downturn, a resilient investor remains calm and sticks to their long-term strategy, recognizing that fluctuations are temporary and part of the process. This mindset not only preserves wealth but also reinforces confidence in your financial plan. Detachment from external validation is another Stoic principle that helps master financial emotions. The modern world often equates success with material wealth, leading to stress and insecurity. The Stoics remind us to seek fulfillment internally rather than externally. For example, instead of feeling pressured to buy luxury items to impress others, focus on aligning your spending with your values and goals. This detachment frees you from the emotional burden of comparison and allows you to make decisions with clarity and purpose. Ultimately, mastering emotions in financial decisions transforms how you approach money. By practicing self-awareness, gratitude, and resilience, you gain control over your reactions and make thoughtful choices that align with your goals. This emotional discipline not only reduces stress but also paves the way for financial success, allowing you to build a life rooted in stability, clarity, and peace. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the complexity of your financial life? The Stoics believed in the power of simplicity, understanding that a life focused on essentials leads to clarity, peace, and freedom. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." By simplifying your financial life, you can reduce stress, cut unnecessary expenses, and focus on building a future that aligns with your values. In a world that celebrates excess, it's easy to fall into the trap of overcomplicating your finances. Multiple bank accounts, numerous credit cards, and a constant desire for upgrades can leave you feeling disorganized and anxious. Embracing simplicity means stripping away the unnecessary, focusing on what truly matters, and finding contentment with less. The first step toward simplicity is reevaluating your spending habits. Are your purchases driven by genuine need or by societal pressures and fleeting desires? For example, do you really need the latest smartphone, or does your current device meet your needs? By distinguishing between wants and needs, you can eliminate wasteful spending and redirect those resources toward meaningful goals, such as saving for retirement or building an emergency fund. Another aspect of simplicity is decluttering your financial accounts. Managing multiple credit cards, subscriptions, and accounts can create unnecessary complexity. Consider consolidating accounts, closing those you no longer use, and automating payments for recurring expenses. For example, streamlining to one primary checking and savings account reduces mental load and makes tracking expenses easier. These small changes can make your financial life more manageable and less stressful. Living simply also involves embracing the principle of less but better. Instead of buying numerous inexpensive items, prioritize quality over quantity. For instance, investing in a durable, high-quality product might cost more upfront, but saves money over time compared to replacing cheaper alternatives repeatedly. This approach aligns with the Stoic idea of focusing on what is essential and meaningful. Gratitude is key to finding joy in simplicity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Think of what you have rather than what you lack." Reflecting on your current blessings, a stable home, reliable transportation, or supportive relationships, shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude not only reduces the urge to chase unnecessary upgrades, but also fosters contentment and a sense of financial well-being. Simplicity extends to your financial goals as well. Having too many competing objectives can dilute your focus and slow progress. Instead, prioritize a few key goals that align with your values. For example, you might focus on eliminating debt, building a safety net, or saving for a specific milestone like buying a home. This focused approach ensures that your energy is channeled effectively, making your goals more achievable. Embracing simplicity doesn't mean deprivation, it means intentionality. The Stoics remind us to focus on what we can control and let go of distractions. By living within your means, reducing clutter, and prioritizing what matters most, you create a financial life that is clear, focused, and aligned with your highest aspirations. Ultimately, simplifying your financial life is about reclaiming control and finding peace in the essentials. By spending less, reducing complexity, and focusing on what truly brings value, you free yourself from the stress of overconsumption. The Stoic principle of simplicity is not just a strategy for saving money, it's a path to greater freedom, clarity, and purpose. Are you prepared for the unexpected financial challenges life might throw your way? The Stoics believed that foresight and preparation are essential for navigating uncertainty with resilience. Seneca wrote, "The wise man looks to the future, prepares for what may happen, and considers how he can endure what is to come." By adopting the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, you can anticipate potential setbacks and build a financial safety net to weather any storm. Unexpected expenses are a fact of life. Whether it's a medical emergency, car repair, or job loss, these events can disrupt your finances and create significant stress if you're unprepared. The Stoics teach us to embrace uncertainty as an inevitable part of existence, focusing on proactive measures rather than fear or avoidance. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." In financial terms, this means taking deliberate steps to prepare for what you can't predict. An emergency fund is one of the most practical tools for financial preparedness. Saving 3 to 6 months' worth of essential expenses provides a buffer that allows you to handle unexpected challenges without derailing your long-term goals. For instance, if a sudden medical bill arises, your emergency fund ensures you can cover it without resorting to high-interest debt or liquidating investments. Building this fund requires discipline, but the peace of mind it provides is invaluable. Diversification is another key strategy for preparing for uncertainty. Seneca's caution against putting all your resources in one place is timeless wisdom. In modern terms, this means spreading your investments across different asset classes such as stocks, bonds, and real estate to reduce risk. Similarly, developing multiple sources of income, like freelance work, rental properties, or a side business provides stability if one income stream is disrupted. The Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum offers a psychological edge in managing financial uncertainty. Imagine worst-case scenarios and consider how you would respond. What would you do if your income were reduced by 50%, or if you faced a $5,000 unexpected expense tomorrow? By mentally rehearsing these situations, you reduce their emotional impact and identify actionable steps to mitigate risks. For example, you might decide to increase your savings rate, cut unnecessary expenses, or review your insurance coverage. Flexibility is another hallmark of Stoic preparedness. The Stoics taught that adapting to change is crucial for thriving amidst uncertainty. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." Financially, this means being willing to adjust your goals, budget, or strategies as circumstances evolve. For instance, if rising costs impact your ability to save, revisiting your spending habits and prioritizing essentials ensures that you stay on track without feeling defeated. Gratitude plays a surprising role in building resilience. Reflecting on your current resources and stability fosters confidence in your ability to handle future challenges. Marcus Aurelius encouraged, "Think continually of all the blessings of your life. Whether it's a stable job, a growing emergency fund, or a supportive network, focusing on these assets reduces anxiety and motivates you to take proactive measures." Finally, taking deliberate action is the foundation of financial preparation. Resilience isn't built passively. It's cultivated through consistent effort. This might include setting up an automatic savings plan, learning new skills to enhance your earning potential, or investing in insurance policies that protect against major risks. Each step you take reinforces your ability to navigate uncertainty with clarity and confidence. The Stoics remind us that uncertainty is not something to fear, but something to prepare for. By building a financial safety net and adopting a mindset of readiness, you create a life that is resilient and intentional, capable of thriving no matter what challenges arise. Through foresight, adaptability, and gratitude, you ensure that the unexpected doesn't derail your financial journey. It strengthens it. Have you ever taken the time to appreciate what you already have in your financial life? In a culture that constantly pushes us to desire more money, more possessions, more status, gratitude offers a transformative way to shift your perspective. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude, remember how you would long for them if you did not have them." By cultivating gratitude, you can foster contentment, make intentional decisions, and move from a mindset of scarcity to abundance. Gratitude in finance starts with recognizing your current blessings. This could be a steady income, a roof over your head, progress toward paying off debt, or the knowledge and skills you've gained over time. By focusing on these positive aspects, you reduce the pressure to chase after what you don't have. For example, instead of feeling dissatisfied with your car, you might reflect on the freedom and reliability it provides. This shift in focus helps calm the desire for unnecessary upgrades and aligns your spending with what truly matters. 1. Practical way to incorporate gratitude into your financial life is through a daily reflection practice. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for, particularly related to your finances. These could include having food on the table, the ability to save for the future, or simply the resources to meet your needs. This exercise not only reinforces a sense of abundance but also reduces financial stress and impulsive spending. Gratitude also fosters financial discipline. When you're content with what you already have, the pull of consumerism weakens. For instance, someone practicing gratitude might appreciate the reliability of their current smartphone rather than feeling compelled to upgrade to the latest model. This mindset allows you to prioritize long-term financial goals, such as building an emergency fund or investing, over short-term desires. The Stoics believed in focusing on what is within our control, a principle that gratitude naturally supports. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Reflecting on your own strengths and resources shifts attention away from external circumstances and toward what you can influence. For example, if you face a financial challenge, gratitude for your skills, problem-solving abilities, or support network helps reduce anxiety and builds confidence in your ability to overcome the obstacle. Generosity is a natural outcome of gratitude. When you recognize your own abundance, you're more inclined to share it with others. Seneca wrote, "He who gives to others is richer for it." This doesn't mean giving extravagantly. It could be as simple as donating to a cause you care about, helping a friend in need, or sharing your knowledge with someone who could benefit. Generosity reinforces a sense of abundance and strengthens your connection to your community. Gratitude also helps you navigate financial setbacks. Instead of dwelling on what's been lost, it encourages you to focus on what remains. For example, losing a job might be a difficult experience, but gratitude for your skills, experience, and the opportunities ahead can shift your mindset from despair to determination. This perspective reduces stress and motivates proactive steps toward recovery. Finally, gratitude redefines your relationship with money. Instead of viewing wealth as an endless pursuit of more, you begin to see it as a tool for creating security, opportunities, and meaningful experiences. For instance, instead of spending on fleeting luxuries, gratitude might inspire you to invest in something lasting, like education, health, or quality time with loved ones. Embracing gratitude in your financial life isn't just about feeling good. It's about transforming your mindset and habits. By appreciating what you have and aligning your choices with your values, you can make intentional financial decisions that bring clarity and peace. Gratitude teaches us that true wealth isn't measured by how much we acquire, but by how deeply we value and use what we already possess. However, your financial decisions aligned with your values and life's purpose. The Stoics believed that every action, including how we manage our money, should serve a higher purpose. Epictetus advised, "Know, first, what it is you want, then act accordingly." By aligning your finances with your core principles, you can ensure that every dollar spent, saved, or invested reflects your goals and aspirations. Financial alignment begins with self-reflection. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? Is it providing for your family, achieving financial independence, supporting your community, or pursuing personal growth? Once you've identified your priorities, you can design a financial strategy that supports them. For instance, if financial security is your focus, you might prioritize paying off debt and building an emergency fund. If contributing to the greater good is important, you might allocate resources to charitable giving or community projects. A budget is an essential tool for aligning money with purpose. A well-structured budget acts as a roadmap, guiding your spending and saving to reflect your values. For example, someone who values education might set aside funds for courses, books, or professional development. Similarly, someone who prioritizes experiences over possessions might allocate money for travel while minimizing material purchases. This intentionality ensures that your financial choices reinforce what matters most to you. The Stoics emphasized the importance of self-mastery, which is critical for maintaining financial alignment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In practical terms, this means resisting societal pressures to spend on things that don't align with your values. For instance, instead of upgrading to the latest luxury car for status, you might choose a reliable vehicle that supports your financial goals. This shift in mindset helps you act deliberately and avoid distractions. Reflection is another Stoic practice that supports financial alignment. Regularly reviewing your financial habits and goals ensures that your actions remain consistent with your values. For example, if sustainability is a priority, you might evaluate whether your purchases and investments align with eco-friendly principles. This habit of self-examination helps you stay intentional and adapt to changing circumstances or priorities. Living with financial purpose also requires detaching from external validation. Modern society often equates success with material wealth, leading to a cycle of comparison and unnecessary spending. The Stoics remind us to seek fulfillment internally rather than externally. Epictetus said, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." By focusing on your unique goals, you can avoid the stress of keeping up with others and make choices that bring genuine satisfaction. Gratitude reinforces financial alignment by fostering contentment. Reflecting on what you already have reduces the desire to chase fleeting desires. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Think of what you have rather than what you lack." For instance, appreciating your home's comfort or the progress you've made toward a savings goal keeps your focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude helps you remain grounded and intentional in your financial decisions. Aligning money with purpose isn't just about spending. It's about using wealth to express your values and create impact. For example, someone who values innovation might invest in cutting-edge technologies, while someone focused on legacy might prioritize building a foundation for future generations. These choices amplify your principles and leave a meaningful mark on the world. Ultimately, aligning your finances with your values transforms how you view and use money. It becomes more than a tool for survival or luxury. It becomes a reflection of who you are and what you stand for. By making deliberate financial decisions that support your aspirations, you create a life of clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. CTA. Subscribe to our channel today and explore our playlist packed with actionable Stoic principles and financial strategies. Learn how to align your money with your values and build a life of purpose and meaning. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the next step in transforming your financial life.